Righty, how are we all doing, everyone? I am back, I think. I'm not sure if I'm entirely back or not, but I'm talking into the microphone, which means I think I'm here. Now I'm just stalling while I make sure YouTube is good. Alright, so YouTube is good. Let's continue. And I'm thinking this is going to be the last stream that I do. I should be able to knock the rest off reasonably easily, famous last words. But that said, I've not looked at the exact requirements, so we'll see how we go, shall we? Yeah. Anyway, last time we were looking around the shrines, picking up various relics. I'm going to continue doing that now. So, Tatsui Shrine. But that one, and two over there. I believe there's another one in the corner there that I'm missing. Yeah, this one worries me. On the map at least, there is a relic in this corner, but I can't see it. It's right here. But I do not see it, and I do wonder if that was the Tsuchinoko or something else. It ain't that, and look at that thing, look what it does to the textures around here. It's really freaking cool. That's where we fought the wall dragon. Alright, so the Tatsui Shrine is done. Let's look at the Toyoi Shrine. There are three there, good. The Utagawa Shopping District. I feel like I've looked at this one already, but let me look again. Two on the extremities, three here, and then three below us. There is one missing down here. Somewhere around there. Don't mind me, chat, my nose is blocked and I'm trying to blow my nose, mute myself, and play at the same time. Didn't have to search for it. We are done. That collector trophy means we've got them all. And that's all that was left, just that one. A Hagoita, an oblong paddle imprinted with artwork and used to play a game called Hanatsuki. It probably has other purposes as well, but we can't talk about those on this channel. So, what I need to do now is clear out the filters. Clear out the relics, that is. I need to go have a chat to all of the Nekomata. I did this one at the end of the previous stream, but let me just check. Oh my god, my throat. Thanks for all the hard work. You have my gratitude. I can't believe you managed to get everything I needed. Oh, come on. You. That's terrible. Okay, there's 13 of these. That's one. That's two. Alright, we're not done. That's one of each, not all of them. Okay. I've jumped the gun. No, I'm not setting this thing on fire. Put that thing away. I thought we were done, but we're not. Okay. We're very close though. So, where were we? The middle one there, the playful, that's one I need to go back and check. Okay, this shrine looks good. Or relinks in Yakimi Shrine. Is there just one? Just one. Yashin. Right, there's one missing here. And it is basically right next to this one. Which means it's likely a Kai's. I thought I was done. Hell. Put that bow away, you madman. That would be the kite that I'm missing. So let me just scroll down a bit further on the page. That looks like it is actually the last relic up here anyway. It then goes and talks about relics in the Shibuya Underground, which, yeah, that could be a problem. Let me go check. I might as well. Guide says there's 5, or there's 5 at least on the screenshot that I'm looking at. Let's find a way down here. Yeah, they look like the 5. My phone's going off for me. Right, there are no others apparently on the map anywhere else. Sorry, just adjusting my phone volume. That's will do. Excuse me. So if I've got everything correct now, then I can just go back to these Nekomata and hand these things over and nothing will possibly go wrong. I'm very worried about that one on the right though. Extremely worried. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some more beads, which we don't need. Six and 7. So that's all the music. Once we're done here, we should also get the outfits trophy. Excuse me. And we should also be done with the beads as well, because I believe there's 2 sets of self-defense beads, which are going to level up to level 3. And I'm looking on this side just to see if any of these are selling Katashiro, although I can probably just go to a convenience store and purchase those. We need to get 50 of those to be able to get another trophy. My voice is shattered. This cat wants the socks. Weird cat. Right, there's 5 in this little section here, so let's just go left to right. Oh, I forgot to do this. Nuggy, how are you doing? I should have mentioned this at the start of the stream, I apologise. Massive shout out to Nuggy and Nuggy's friend for helping with Destiny 2 earlier today. Thank you, it is very much appreciated. I owe you one. As long as it doesn't involve playing Marathon, I will oblige. You just got the Odin Sphere Platinum. Nice. I've never played an Odin Sphere game in my life. Is it good? I assume so. If I recall correctly, it's very grindy. Odysseus went back to bed when we finished. You've got fantastic friends, Nuggy, and hell, you are a fantastic friend. Shaggy indeed. Nuggy is a good egg. How you doing? Made by Vanillaware. I need to play, I've got it on my Vita, Muramasa. It's a game that I bought ages ago on the recommendation of random people from the internet. I own it on the Vita. I need to play through it. It's like a little side-scrolling game of some sort. Apparently it's a reasonably difficult platinum. Alright, have we got this? Do I have all the outfits? Otherwise I'm going to need to go digging. Well, look at all that. Okay, is this all the beads? Power overwhelming? It is. Alright, believe it or not, I think the majority of the work is actually done. So, we can get rid of the Nekomata. I'm going to just go somewhere, don't know where. I just need to find a random store. Am I going to get 2 platinums today? What I might do is I might pop this one after midnight. Just because getting 2 platinums in a day like this seems wrong. I could also download Destiny 2 for PS5 and also pop that, but I'm not going to. Can't read that. Just looking for a store. I mean, I could go into the map and turn the icons on, but I don't want to. You've got 2 souls in that one body. That's pretty swanky. That's for holding 50 Katashiro. What else is left? I gotta get the voice logs. I need to find the landmarks that I've missed. And by that, I mean I'm missing one of them. It says 30 of 31 there, so... Give me a minute to consult the guide. I need to see where the landmarks are. Shibuya is my backyard. Alright, what am I missing? I need to copy and paste this list and then delete a bunch of stuff which is not here. Alright, here we go. We'll start up here. Looking for these grey dots. The Kirigaoka restricted area. Kirigaoka Shrine. I'll just move that over there so I can see chat. The Kirigaoka Water Tower. That is not the delete button, random. The Tatsui Shrine. Epagaike. The Utagawa Tower. And below that we have the Utagawa Shopping District. Sengo Kuzuka. Sengoku police box, whatever that is. There. Okay, those are marked off. Drunkard's Alley, which I've got to imagine is based on the Champions District from Yakuza. Lamplight Cemetery and Sports Avenue. .49 Streets and 429. Scramble Crossing. Mitake Shopping Arcade. Yugenzaka Junction. Enzan Neon District, and that's going to be Enzan Shore. That's those three. Don't want to go into the middle just yet. Zukinami Restricted Area. I was about to ask if that was someone I was missing. Zukinami Daiichi Park and the Shirayama Shrine. Shibuya Park, not Shibuya Station. That's Shibuya Station. No, the station's somewhere over there. Okay. Construction Labyrinth. Shibuya Station. The I don't know how to pronounce that. Kageri Retail Complex. Yashin Redevelopments and Sky Garden. Ginpei Crossing and Shibuya Stripe Tower. Okay, so it's got to be somewhere around here because the area that I'm missing is the Ginpei Restricted Area. Just look at the interactive map. Nagi will be RB. I'll hold off popping the platinum until you get back. That's a lie. I'm a little ways off. Landmarks. Alright, so apparently it's down here. The rain going up like that is freaky. I am pausing here so I can look at the... Yeah, you can see the kanji for... let me zoom in on that. These 5 notifications on. I'm probably going to completely fuck my OBS by doing this though, so let me just check something very quickly. Elgaso. Transform fit to screen. Yep, okay, so what I should be able to do with this, and I don't understand why I can't, is I should be able to zoom in. Canvas. Alright, I feel dumb. Why is it not actually letting me zoom in here? Gotta hold something and push the button, don't I? Oh my god. Bear with me. It's been a minute since I've had to manipulate my windows in OBS, and I literally do not remember how. Gotta open the preview. I'm using the scroll wheel. Oh my god. Every time I need to look this up, it's super obvious. OBS, how to zoom in on canvas. Hold the spacebar, move your mouse wheel. Yeah, that's not what I want. I basically have to do something like this to zoom in, which I don't want to do. But you can see there that this here, that symbol is ame, which means rain. And there's a few other instances of those symbols around in this screenshot, like around just there. I can't zoom in further because I hate myself, but there is a better way of doing this, I know it. I just need to figure out how to use OBS properly. Transform fit to screen, that should fix it. Cool. But yeah, that symbol's there, and that's actually quite cool. Alright, let me just bring that back up. The rain going up here makes me think that the Yaki Yako is nearby. Or maybe just random enemies are nearby. I don't know. That's a restricted area down there, and it's off the map, so we just need to approach the entrance, and that should unlock.
誰もいないはずなのに何か言いそうだね。
本能的に感じるんだろ。霊の存在ってやつをな。
Alright, let me just see what's left. I can think of 2 things. The first is the food, which I've not looked at all. The second is the voice logs. And there's another one. No, hang on, I know what that other one is. So it's the voice logs and the food. Alright, I need to find a guide, or I need to follow the map to find the voice logs. Turn that off. So there are 16 of these. There is one in the, what looks like the underground area. Just want to make sure I've got that one. Where would that be? Database? I don't believe I've got the one. No, that's 178. Never mind, I'm blind. That's the one in the underground. The rest are all above ground somewhere, so let's take a look. Yokai are all around us. File 88, I've got that one. On the use of Maker, haven't got that one. And just close that. Have you seen any visitors? So on the map, there are 2 voice logs around. Let me get rid of those landmarks now. Here and here. Oh my god. It shouldn't be this hard. Seen any visitors? Okay, so there's one very close to this one. And there's another one on the right. This is the next hunt that I need to do. It's literally just over here somewhere. So, one moment. Nothing. I thought Ed was going to say something. Okay, I don't see it at ground level. Oh, it's probably... Of course it is. There have been multiple, damn it. There have been multiple like that, and I reckon I've missed even more. The next one is... Yep, that one's in a payphone booth as well. How many of these have I missed, really? Once again, being lazy, I could make the payphone booths appear on the map, but I don't want to. And yeah, just to try and drag this stream out a little bit, what I might do... Get out of here. What I might do is I will find the last blue stone and look at the other ending, whatever the hell that is. I'll look that up. And I'll also do the photographs. The photographs is a DLC trophy, but it's one that I can be incentivized into doing at least. Discusses yokai. Right, so what's next? The next two are Blood and Succession, which we've got. I just wanted to say Plan B, we do not have that. Difficulty with human beings, we do have that. So this next one is at the end of... which path is it? Fuck. It's around here. Is that also in a payphone booth? It is. That one's on top of the phone. The spirit transmission device was Plan B. Alright, if you say so. File 299, we've got that one. The Man Called Dale, we've got that one. The Fluidity of Spirits, we do not have that. A Flavor Worth Dying For, we do not have that one. So let's go after those two. It's around that intersection. Yeah, that's the Troll Shrine. That's the one where we teleport into it and we find ourselves in the frigging ground. Right next to it. crystallized ether apparently involves the fluidity of spirits or something, I don't know. We do actually move forward on that. I was not aware. Spectral food. Alright. What else don't I have? I'm missing one here. I don't know what it is, but I'll just go for it. And then I'll go back to the database. City of Corruption. Alright, so what else am I missing? Didn't mean to do that, sorry. So we got these two, which are City of Corruption and In the Midst of Battle. I'm missing two more. The Man Called Tao, we've got that one. I do not see the affinity, and I do not see file 329, so the last two are here. And the last one is somewhere very close to this shrine. There's a telephone box nearby, it's probably in there. There is not. I'm in the correct spot, for sure. That's kind of well hidden, actually. A certain scientist discussing the human spirit. No, thank you. That should be another trophy. The affinity. What? No, I can count. Why is that not popped? What is the additional requirement? Bear with me. Audio logs, the whole truth. There are a total of 17 voice logs in the game. There is one at Tokyo Tower beyond the point of no return. Okay, we're not getting that one, yes. Okay. That was a mistake. I need to go back for that and find us. Bear with me, please. I just need to see on the map, the interactive map, where I can find another blue stone. And I need to look that up. Easter egg. The Bluestone room is on the 3rd floor inside classroom 28 behind the Nurikabe. Alright, so I don't remember exactly where I found all of these. I definitely found the one in the underground. Definitely found the one in the sky area near the large building. But the rest are going to be a crapshoot, unfortunately. Like, I've got no idea if I found them or not, and where I can find them. I think I got that one there. I don't know if I got the one over here. It seems dumb, but I don't think I got that one.
中学校か。久しぶりだな。
Unfortunately, they don't show up as the rooftop locker room. Wait, what? The rooftop pool locker room at school. Is it outside? Lost it in one, picked it like a dirty nose. Right, so we have 6 blue stones. I now need to go to a certain place in the school and put them in. And to be clear, this is not part of any trophy. It is just something additional we can do for amusement purposes, I'll call it. I don't know exactly what it's going to do, but it'll do something. Right, we need to go to room 28 on the 3rd floor. I've forgotten my controls. Oh, I didn't even go in here. I took out the Nurikabe here, but I didn't go inside. That's in reverse. Dasu something te? Don't know. Good night, Chico. How you doing? I'm doing well as always. Place your blue stones? Absolutely.
全部揃ったけど、何か意味があるのかな?
Alright, well, that was a thing that just happened. Once again, straight out of Yakuza Karaoke, I think. Where is it? No, I saw it unlock. Yeah, that's Joseph Orca, or Oda for certain. That's 100% an Evil Within reference. Where is it? It can't not be a complete outfit. No, never mind, it's that. It's just a headband. The antennae shouldn't have any outer space mind-controlling properties. Probably. Well, I need to wear it to see if anything happens. That's all that was, damn. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for something more, like completing the game and actually seeing the ending also, but I'm very confused by the trophy guide saying that things changed if we got 100% spirits. I might look at that not offline, but I'll take a look at that at the end of the stream once I've got the platinum. Nuggy, you missed some credits. I put the blue stones in the hospital, into school, and something weird happened. It was weird enough that I didn't say anything while it was happening, but long story short, I have a set of antenna now. What happened? Basically, it was an Easter egg. We went into a classroom, we placed 6 stones, and it's like we got abducted by a UFO. Well, we didn't actually see a UFO or anything, but the lights came on outside the windows like we were being abducted or something, and then it faded to credits. Everyone's name was human, and the song that we got was insane. That is the only way I can describe it. Alright, so the last voice log is in the final section, which means, once again, I'll change my costume before going in there and doing it. But what I want to check now is the food. Because this one could be a pain in the ass. Where is it? Gourmand. There are 52 different types or different consumables in the game, most of which are food, some of which are food on the streets, others are bought from shop stores and convenience stores. Nekamata manages both. Let's bring those up. Kadank, welcome back. Alright, but I'm not seeing anything else that I can activate there to find the Nekamasa. Alright, so let's try looking through these. I mean, fuck. I'm going to have to copy and paste this list out and then delete the ones I don't have again. Bear with me. This is going to take a while. Alright, so what do we have? We have Ramoon Candy. That's 1, 51 to go. Salted Cryptid Crisps. Try saying that 10 times fast. Rice Ball Tuna Mayo. What the fuck is this guide? Okay, I see it, but someone did a very bad copy and paste here. It's not spelled correctly. I can't pronounce that. Izobiyaki? Watermelon? Sakura Mochi? Three Color Dango? Inari sushi. Inari sushi. Here's another one which has been very badly mangled, but I believe it's that one there. Dance with Boshi, and that's the only one which it is, so Ume Boshi? What's Ume? I've forgotten. I thought Ume might have been fish, but no, fish is Sakana. Mizuami? Salmon rice ball. It's going to be that one. And a katsuobushi rice ball. Got those. It's a rashi dango. Red bean ohagi. Just cleaning up the list. Dorayaki and canned inago no zukudani. Rice grasshoppers. No thank you. Holy shit. No thank you. That's, my god, that's horrifying. What was the other one? Dorayaki. Strawberry daifuku. Neri-yokan. Okay, got those. Yakitori. Canned sukiyaki. Got those. Cucumber, that should be fairly easy. I imagine I just need to go to one of the Nekomata and purchase the one thing that I'm missing. Karinto. Pentaiko rice ball, got that. That's the last of the rice balls. Yakuza puffs. And then Konpaito. And Kipidango, which the dogs like to summon the Ori. Where is it? Okay, I did need to drop those. Okay. Thinking about the yokai that we hunted. Wow. Shoyu Senbei. It just says Shoyu here. Okay, drinks. We've got a couple of those. Coffee milk. Manila clam miso soup. Waka Cola, green tea. Shiruko and energy drink, so I can get rid of those. Right, so this is telling me that, well, they just did a spectral food first. Nether Dango, found that one. Nether Watermelon. Nether Rice Ball, Umeboshi. Nether Shiroko. Which I can't even see on this list. What the fuck is this guide, honestly? Nether Good Tea, not Nether Green Tea apparently. Nether Auden, can't even see that one there. Nether Nakusa Puffs, so that lines up at least. So what else am I missing? Rice Ball, which doesn't tell me anything. Dango. Dog food. Can I find these? I've got dog food. The thing is, there's just one here called fucking rice ball, which tells me nothing. Maybe I need to do that again with a better guide because this one sucks. Alright, I suppose I'm going shopping and looking for food that I don't have. I think I need to start at the Nekomasa near the shrines, but let me just go here to start. I can probably knock off canned mackerel. I think I've actually consumed that already, but I don't see it in my inventory right now, so let's check. Yeah, we didn't have those. Just knock those off. Energen instant noodles, we haven't got these. Foodites, shrine, stop, shop stalls, God knows what that is. Strawberry kakigori, I don't see it here. I see strawberry something, but I don't see the last part. Right, we own everything there. Let me go to this, where was it? One of the shrines down here, I think it was this one. This one had a butt ton of stalls nearby. Some rare things on sale, stranger. That's a nod. And yes, he didn't say anything when we were in the piano lesson place, when the ghost was playing Moonlight Sonata. I am disappointed. Okay, Karage, that's the first one there. Let's grab that. Delete you. Don't have any of those. Taiyaki. Yeah, these shop stalls are where the action's at right now. Let's bring those up on the map. You've got okonomiyaki pork. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's alright. I've eaten, chat. I'm fine. This is not making me hungry. A lot of stores in the center there. One over there, which is near the Matsumi Shrine, which I may need to check out. I see rice ball and dango here on the list as bagged street food. I can't imagine that I've not found that as part of the playthrough. I'm sorry, kitty, I'm breaking your stall. Sukiyaki, fried octopus. We're looking for the Morite's shop now, which sells Odin. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've got no idea which shrine it might be. There's 4 in the center there though. Okay, there it is. If I'd known that I need to collect these at the start of the game, I would have bought something. But then I've got the issue of not knowing what I've bought. So it's like, well, I'd have to maybe do a cleanup at the end anyway to purchase more stuff. QI Shrine. There's that one there. Just dropping in. Yakisoba. Strawberry Kakigori says it's available at convenience stores. But I don't know about that. Onsen shop stores and Utsugara shopping shop stalls. Yes, that's a sentence. I said it because it was written down. I did not write that sentence. Shopping shop stalls. Shopping shop stalls. That's what it says. The fuck, dude. Proofread your shit. Alright, that's one of them. And I'm looking for milk tea. Do you have it on sale? There we go. This might be it. So God knows what the additional rice ball record was and the dango record was. I have no idea. Alright, so with all this said and done, I think there's only one more thing to do, and that is change our costume into something more appropriate. Where does that sound effect play in the Evil Within? Possibly as we're sitting down in the chair unlocking skills. I need to go over here. I need to do the last chapter once more. And I need to see where this log is actually located. Because this particular map is not going to tell me. Where is it? Voice log 16. Where is number 17? Also, I apologize, you're about to get an ad. Bear with me. None of these screenshots show where it is. Not one. Shut up, KK. We're definitely missing 999.
え? あ、KK か。自分の鼻歌かと思った。
悪い。完全に無意識にやってた。
Alright, so we don't need to do the end of the game. It's literally in the first area after the cutscene. The question that's on all of our minds is, the motorcycle cutscene, is that a pre-render? I strongly suspect it is. It is. Alright, you're getting skipped. Can we at least say farewell to Rinko in this costume? I have to know. Alright, so apparently it's just up here.
必ずマリを取り戻す
That said, I don't immediately see it. No, never mind, there it is. Missed it twice, although I was sprinting through the second time and I didn't really care. Alright, what is file 999? I have to know if this is a nod.
意外にも部下たちが私の計画に理解を示してくれた。もちろん本当のことは教えていない。死者の復活。そんなこと誰も理解してくれないだろう。私は彼らの前ではまだ熱心な研究者のままだ。後ろめたさはあるが、この計画は妻だけのためではない。肉体に縛られた生を私たちの手に取り戻すんだ。全ての人々、いや、よるべなき魂の救済だ。不思議なことに手の麻痺が和らいでいる。私もまた肉体の漆黒から逃れつつあるのだろう。
No. I thought you might have said something about trying to cure your prosopagnosia. Yes, I had to look that up. If you don't know, go play 999. This better not be a pre-render. It's not. Good. We can watch this at least.
私はここで死んだ。悔いを残してね。けど、それもあなたたちのおかげで晴れた。
言っちまうのか。
もう思い残すこともないから、消えるしかない。最後まで付き合えなくてすまない。
気にすんな。
こんな姿になっても私は死後の世界は信じてない。そんなものがあったらみんな喜んで死ぬに決まってる。生きなさい、懸命に。
行こうぜ、相棒。エリカ。
Very emotional. Alright, so I think to end, what I'll do is I'll go after the photos. We do have a quest or a trophy where if we go after the photos, which I'm struggling to find at the moment, they're on the missions, aren't they? I can look for these, but basically it's just going to be me following a guide all the way through. Basically just warping to the locations and lining up the photos. I picked the first one, but the next three I had no chance. And I have looked at one of them and seen roughly where it is, but I would not have been able to figure it out without a walkthrough, so I don't mind doing this. This is another DLC trophy, and then after this there are only 2 more DLC's trophies, which quite frankly I don't want to go for on stream. That's basically the roguelike mode, and that's going to be a pain in the ass. So yeah, I'm not going to do it. I will go after these photos though, because I feel that's something I can do just to provide some entertainment to end the stream, because otherwise this one is a relatively short one. So, what am I looking for here? Oh my god, I'm looking at the left-hand side of the map, and yes, I don't see... You've not unlocked everything, have you? No, it's here. Never mind, never mind, never mind. It's here. So apparently the lanterns are over here. Let's fly around the map one more time and take a look at these photos. Because yeah, I wouldn't have gotten any of these under any circumstances. I'm not fighting you.
経験もなのか
Yeah, I mean, I've been on this side of the map and I sure as hell didn't recognize this. I've got to fight these things, don't I? One moment. Can I de-equip one of my beads? Okay, never mind. Alright, so how do I equip the photo? Because it's here. Get it right eventually. Yeah, this will basically be the last thing that I do on stream here. Didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to uncrouch. Two down, 23 to go. Well, that's a loss. I don't believe I have a shortcut to bring that back up. Somewhere over here. It's likely going to be below me. I really wish there was a way of bringing it back up. Yeah, I'll be down there. Like, there's no chance that I'll be able to line that up. None. Or recognize it. I guess you got to look at that sign and realize, nah. That's way too hard, game. Way too hard. The lighting is completely different, and that makes it so hard to see just what the fuck we're looking at. It's probably it should be a station, but how do we get there? I'm gonna zoom in on this one. That one is basically right here. But I can't imagine that's outdoors. It's not. It'll be inside there, but... No! It's right here, damn it. Okay. Alright. I ain't fucking with you today. So I've got to come in here, equip the photo. Well, I've got to look at the photo in here, equip it, and then if that's no good, I need to get into the correct location and then equip it again. This feels like spectacularly poor design. Jinoku means hell, I think. Yeah, there's a lot more to go. I feel that's a house with a black hole. That could be literally any cemetery, don't know which. And I've got no idea where that could be. I feel that should be a landmark on the right, so I see a transmission tower in the background, and I do see, oh, that might be a playground or something. Maybe it is, but... What the fuck's going on here? There's someone jumping from the higher roof or something behind his right shoulder. That's fucked. Yeah, that makes me think of the house with the black hole, but I don't think that'll be it. That's too obvious. That could be literally anywhere. But my immediate thought is it's one of the cemeteries that's completely surrounded by buildings, which is only accessible by jumping in from above. So now that I've looked at that and speculated, I'm going to follow the guide to tell me where these things are. And it turns out the first one is the House of Garbage, and no, it is not where I thought it was, which means I would have no fucking chance whatsoever of finding this. None. Once again, good idea, terrible execution in my opinion.
きっとここだ。
Okay, so we don't actually have to bring the photo up.
バッチリ撮れたな。
Clean your house, bro. It's worse than mine. Right, so the second one is the cemetery, and it is...
一つ完了だ。
Yeah, it's where I thought it would be. It's in a sensor here, but I've got the landmarks turned off. But I reckon it's right there. I have to go up and then drop into it. I fit? No. I do not fit. Just let me up, please. I'm certain I can't get into here. Yeah, it's exactly where I thought it was. How hard is it to summon a Tengu, really? That sign kind of freaked me out from that distance. Yeah, if I can climb over that, I can get in, but I can't. That will do. So this cemetery is completely walled off, and this is basically where I thought it would be.
ここだ。浄化しよう。
この絵だ。
私と変わってよ。お願いだから。
I'd much rather kill you. Oh. Different pattern. And the third one, the apartment building, is... Ugh.
呪いは消えた。もう十分だ。
It's near the playground up here, but I didn't recognize it. Yeah, it's in this building here. Hell. Problem I've got is I've got no idea which floor it was, but I don't see the tower.
ここだ。浄化しようぜ。
Okay, I see it. There's a little bit of the concrete tower on the right-hand side of the photo. I did not see that. I can barely see it under this light. It's hard to make out in this light, but basically... Okay, there we go. You can see on the right-hand side the concrete towers there. That's how you determine it. It's not really perfect, but whatever.
バッチリ撮れたな。
上の階の住人がうるさいのよ。
I don't think that's any reason to jump off the building, though.
ここはもう安全だな。
持ってきた写真はもうないぜ。
アジトにある写真を撮りに戻るか。
Yeah, I think I will unlock the platinum on the stream. I'm not going to delay it till overnight because there's not much left here. I think there's 8 set of photos and we're just starting the third, but I'm not going to be able to stretch this out to another stream, so let's just get it done. There's 7 sets of photos actually. I mean, it's looking at the 2 tall buildings, so I figure I can extrapolate that somehow. But that's going to require a lot of said extrapolation. Like, those 2 buildings are very recognizable, but where that shot was taken, I don't know. That's hard. That building on the left should be recognizable, but I don't recognize it. I mean, I would have to go through all the highways to see where those towers are on the right and the tower on the left, and that one's even harder, I think. It's similar to the first one, but it's in the opposite direction. Again, these could be anywhere though. How about we go over here and take a look? So the 2 buildings are here and here. Let's start over here. Oh, fuck off. I should be able to fast travel from this location. I've just snuck a peek on the guide and I'm in completely the wrong area for that shot. As was kind of expected. So, yeah, let me just bring up this photo again. Rooftop of a pretty big building. That might be on top of the, might be my favorite shrine. I mean, that is the, yeah, it was taken pretty far away from Kigiri. And that's the tall side, so it was likely taken from somewhere over there. And there's 4 spirits ahead of me, what the hell? Make that 5. And a graffiti as well. That building there. Let me try over here again. That looks like the opposite of what I want. Tall on the left, short on the right. No, that is what I want. So it's somewhere around here. Just don't want to stare at the moon too long for reasons. Right, so we're looking for a water tower on a roof. Like that one, perhaps. Or even this one. I don't got time for your shit. Oh, come on. It's not here? Or is it further away? because it is pretty distant. Trees to the left, it looks even further away than what we've got here. I kind of see that hut there. It could be any of these apartment buildings with these water towers or whatever they are on them. What are those? I don't think they're water towers. I'm looking for one with a tree next to it though. I'm not seeing any of these square things with a tree next to it. But I know I'm in the correct area. Alright, where is it? It's over here. I had the right idea, but it's much further across. Yeah, this is where, if I was able to bring it up without going into the menu, I might have been able to tell, because I'll be bringing it up every 2 seconds to compare the angles and whatnot. I guess that's how you determine it. You look at the angle of towers, and you use that to figure out how far across you need to go.
Kodana.
それだな。綺麗になったな。これでいい。
Alright, so where are the other two? And by the other two, I mean the other three, because I cannot count. There is one here, which I would not have gotten under any circumstances. The only way to get this, I think, would be to just get on the freeway and literally walk the freeway until it pops. And if it doesn't pop, then you turn around and do it again from the opposite direction. Right, so I'm in the correct area, I think. But the photo really isn't lining up. It's around here. Confusion. Might be on the opposite side, actually. Okay, I see the concrete tower on the left, so it's literally here. How is this not the answer? We've got the square cube on the left. We've got the concrete thing on the background there, directly above the photo. We've got the building on our left. That's to be higher up. The circular thing is on the right. It's here, but it's just not popping.
とここだ。ここか。
Yeah, kind of call bullshit on that, but whatever. One of these. I killed Granny, kids. I'm sorry. Alright, next. The man on the rooftop is... somewhere up there.
こんな悪霊がいればおかしなことは起こるよな。
Can we fast travel now? Thank you. So this one's on a rooftop with a kind of like a wrought iron fence, but as to what's in the background, what the identifiers are, I have no idea. Other than a building with a lot of windows. That's literally all I've got to work with. Not that one. Don't know why I'm doing that. We do not need money. Yeah, it's that building there. But I wouldn't have been able to identify that. I wonder how high the spirits can go. 105%, 110%. I don't know and I don't particularly care to find out, I'm just curious. So it's somewhere around here. So I don't see the fence for it. I'm in the correct location? Yes, I most certainly am, although it's closer to the waypoint. We're looking in that general direction there towards the buildings, so me coming down here cannot be the correct call. It's got to be up there, but I didn't see it. Oh, let me up, please. What the hell is this game? This is just so unnecessarily fiddly. We're looking towards that. 1,000,000%, but where are we situated? Maybe it was here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Say that as you're falling. Yeah, I thought that fence was a little bit stronger than what we're looking at here. Alright, where's the next one? So the other one was looking at Kageri, and I got the direction completely wrong. It's this side. Looks like it's around here somewhere. It looks like it might be on the roof of the hospital. No joke. Which I can't go up to because the game hates me. Okay, that's the fence. I was getting confused with the photo. Oh, fuck. I was getting confused with the photos, the two fences on the various photos. I thought this fence was on the previous photo, but that's not the case. It's here, so that means the photo was taken here. That one would have been findable had I just followed the purple sign. Third set down.
Alright. 新しい写真を持ってこなきゃ。アジトに行ってみるか。
そういえば昔の同僚が警察手帳に心霊写真を入れていたな。
え、なんで？
直接本人に理由聞けると思うか？
無理だね。
Yes. No idea. Although the graffiti on the right may be able to help me determine that. Is it me or is there a head inside that trash can on the right hand side of the lady's leg? Freaky as hell. Yeah, the Kaza, or Kaza, however you pronounce umbrella in Japanese, that graffiti I guess is how you identify that. Flowers on the roof, no idea. I mean, I've seen that particular motorcycle advertisement around many places, but I don't know where it is. Only 3, okay. I'm not going to go searching for those, let me just look up the guide. So the first one, flowers on, no, the first one, the weird one. It's near the house with all the garbage. somewhere around here. Yes, I didn't find the graffiti there.
ここだ。浄化しようぜ。
That's not even graffiti that I can pick up. Wow. Okay, never mind, it is.
何か意味があるのかこれ。
この場所嫌な気配。
よし、それだ。
住み心地がいいわ。
嫌な気配がなくなった。もう大丈夫だな。
The next one on the rooftops is pretty much where I just was. Up here. Yes, let's go directly back to the enemies. Random, that seems like a fantastic idea. So, looking for a bunch of flowers on a roof. Let's zoom in on this screenshot a bit. Yeah, it's right about there. Yep, wouldn't have found those. No chance. At this point, I think this is more dependent on just loads of players playing the game and just pooling their information to try and find this shit. Lots of wiggling involved there. Alright, the final one.
こんな悪霊がいればおかしなことは起こるよな。
Again, it's on the right hand side of the map near the last one, although it's a little bit further across. Or further down, I should say. It's around here somewhere. Maybe the sign says Mitake? No, that's not. I don't see the same symbol there. Yeah, it's that symbol there. But surely I would have seen this symbol elsewhere in the game. On other rooftops and whatnot.
何か来る。
場所は合っているな。あとは浄化するだけだ。
Like if you told me to find that based on the poster there, I would have no chance.
Noroiは消えた。もう十分だ。随分霧が晴れたから調べられる場所も増えたはずだ。 アジトに戻って新しい写真を持ってこようぜ。
Damn it, I thought it was around here. No sign of it. Okay, let's go back for the 5th set. Just seems really tedious. It is. Just getting a bronze trophy. I'm not going to go for the other two, which involved Spiders Thread DLC, and then I'll get the platinum, and I'll probably call in into the stream because I wanted to do a quick video edit and then go to bed and watch some Alan Wake. Because I need to prep for Alan Wake 2 tomorrow. Cemetery somewhere, but don't know where. I guess we can also triangulate this based on the location of the moon. What's with your face? Holy shit. Right, that one's findable, I think, but I'm not going to go looking for it. I don't want to waste time. Based on the building in the background, we could look for a bridge nearby. Don't know. There's a lot of cranes around and there's a lot of buildings under construction around, so don't know about that one. I feel that's in the construction area, but I wouldn't know where to find it. Yeah, I think we've got about 10 more photos max, or maybe 11. 10 or 11 photos to go. Right, set 5. The first one, the stairs. That's on the right-hand side near Kapagaiki, or how do you pronounce that? In this cemetery here. Looking at these stairs. Yep, wouldn't have got that.
よくやった。いい感じだ。
The location of the moon would not help. Next up, we've got the one with the absolutely, sorry. I know it's okay, but I need to wait for you to stop speaking, otherwise I can't fast travel because of reasons. The next one is over here. Under the bridge. Yeah, this is why I tried to get the platinum on the previous stream, because we could have been done within about 45 minutes. Just going for the food and the relics, talking to the Nekomata, and that was it. I need to try and stretch this one out just a little bit, just a fraction. So about 2.5 hours perhaps. So this one is under the underpass. Uh-oh. Ignore the guy holding a fireball. He means you no harm, I promise. Oh, come on, it's right here. No, really, it's right here. I refuse to believe it's anywhere else. Although we see a sign on the left, don't we? Different angle. Maybe it's one street back, although I don't know. The thing that's throwing me is the sign. It could be over there. Yeah, it's here. Wrong pincer, whatever that's called.
一度写真を確認してみろよ。
違う気がする。
そんな写真だったか？
Fuck
ここ
off.
で撮影されたんだな。一度写真を確認してみ。
Really? You're throwing this at me now? Okay, how about that then? So flip photo over. Don't know what that's about.
ここだ。よし、それだ。
There we go. No one asked for your opinion, buddy. Alright, 2 more and... Can I fast travel? Of course not. A mysterious power prevents you from fast traveling.
これで呪いは消えたな。
This one, no chance. It's somewhere in the forest here. Looking out. But I mean, I was thinking maybe it's somewhere on one of the rooftops, like up here perhaps, looking through the trees. No, we're on ground level looking out of here towards these apartments to the north, which I've paid no attention to because they're on the edge of the map. Oh man. So it's around here. I had it momentarily and now it's gone.
ここだな。それだな。
Don't worry, me neither. Yeah, nah. I would not have thought of a crane being here.
よし、一つ完了だ。
Okay, the last one is... I think that was the one where I said we can maybe determine it based on the building. I don't know, but it's somewhere down here. Around this intersection. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that it's that building in the background?
よし、それだ。
That could literally be any underpass. The only clue there might be the cats, but that is a long bow to draw. Are there cats in this photo? Yeah, there's a cat on the left. Nah. Because you think of how many cats there are around Shibuya, there's way too many. Way too many.
そうだね。探索する範囲も広がったしね。
Nah. Alright. Second last set coming up. It's a set of 4, and then I think we've got a set of 3 to finish. Okay, I know where that one is. I don't need to go looking, hopefully. Very familiar with that octopus. Swing Carcass Tokyo Chore Simulator. You're not wrong at this point. That one I'd also be able to find if I had enough time and effort, but I don't. We've seen a couple of those buildings where you can go down to the center where there's a tractor in the middle. Which one is it? We don't know. And that one, I feel that one's inside Kageri. That one I will go looking for in addition to this one. But this one should be a cinch. Hopefully. Yeah, we've got 7 more of these, I think, and then I'll get the platinum, and then we'll never play this again. Promise. I've just got no real interest in doing the Spider's Thread DLC. This has got to be the correct place. If it's not, I'm going to throw my controller. We're looking from the side of the swing set. So around about here. No.
ここで撮影されたんだな。
Good. I was about to fucking say.
ブランコ面白い。
You know what? You're right. They are. Right, the next one is the one of the man looking over the building. It's all the way down here. Really? No.
ここで何があったんだろう。きっと良くないことなんだろうけど。
The real question is, how high up is it? Could be on those stairs. Just let me up, please. I think we're going the long way up, gents and ladies. Yeah, it's got to be here. We can see the edge of the Kagiri building from here. Just doing that so I don't get motion sick.
よく見つけたな。バッチリ取れたな。俺を騙しやがって。
Mr. Carcass, that's how you walk upstairs as well. Unfortunately, I only work on level 1 of my office, and we don't use stairs. We're actually forbidden from using them. We have to use the elevators. So you've given me an idea to try next time I'm in a multi-story building where I can actually use the stairs. Okay, what was the third one? I have no idea what this third one even is. None whatsoever, but apparently it is somewhere around here. Is it because they're fire stairs? No, it's just that they're locked from the other side. It's like we can't actually go from the ground floor to level 1. We have to use the elevator, and we've been told to stay out of the stairwells unless it's an emergency. And I mean, there's like 5 sets of stairs on or in the building, on our floor, in the building, whatever. And we haven't really used them apart from evacuations. There is one set of stairs which leads down from the first floor to the ground floor. It's like behind our reception. It's really weirdly designed. But I could try walking down those, I guess, and up those. I might be getting you a video shortly, just saying. It's in here. Don't know if it's the same for your work. The regulations around fire stairs changed, so a lot of them you can only open from the outside, but not the inside until you get to the ground floor. Only open from the outside, but not the inside until you get to the ground floor. Yeah, I mean, the last office that I worked as, you could enter the stairwell, but you couldn't get out without a smart card. Onto the various floors until you got to the ground floor. I thought that was just standard security. But yeah, we have one very unusual set of stairs in the building, which I can climb and can descend, so maybe I'll get you some footage of me stumbling up those stairs. Right, let me go here. I want to go down a couple of levels and see if I can find a bunch of bicycles. Because if I can, I reckon I can find that photo. Like down somewhere around there. Yeah, like that. That design really does ring a bell. Wait, I'm on the ground floor. Shit, I thought the building was taller than that. Okay, Well, I'm guessing it's somewhere around there. I missed a corruption over there. Wow. I'm guessing it's somewhere around here, but I could not be bothered trying to find it. So, you know what? Let me just go to the map. Where am I going? I'm going... Alright, I'm nowhere near it. It's over here. There is a collection of bicycles over there that I remember near a Juzo statue, but I did not think we could see the building from here. Hold still. Now that I've released the spirits, I'll just leave them there. Yeah, okay, we're looking at that. I was right, we're looking at that building, but I thought that was higher up. I thought that was much higher up. Game, help me. I know I am in the correct location.
ここだな。
それだな。
早くこの自転車に乗りなさい。
頑固な呪いだぜ。浄化する写真がないぞ。
Very stubborn.
アジトにまだあったから取りに戻ろうぜ。
Right, this is the last set. And there's only 3, thank God. And one of them I think is very easy to find.
おい、ここの写真が混ざってるじゃねえか。
Exactly.
リンコかエドが勝手に入れやがったな。それだな。
ここは私の世界よ。邪魔しないで。
That you, Rinko? I can't imagine so because we saw her die at Tokyo Tower, or the area outside Tokyo Tower.
ここ呪われてたんだな。気づかなかったぜ。
引っ越した方がいいんじゃない？
うん、考えておくよ。
The curse is gone now, you'll be right, mate. What have we got? Restricted for a reason. Okay, that's... I think I know exactly where that is. We saw that as part of cleanup. Was it earlier on the stream? Yeah, it was the last landmark that we were missing. It's gotta be here. Although I'm not exactly sure where it is. I thought it was somewhere along this path here. We'll just go there, fly south and look for it. It's got to be that. If it's not that, I'm not here. If it's not that, I've been paying no attention to this game whatsoever. Come on. We can reach that. That fog. Wait. That's the edge of the world, Random. Don't do that. I'm like, oh, that's a Hyaki Yako. No, that's the edge of the world. What the health points? Yeah, this tree here. I reckon it was taken here.
見つけた。
I got one.
ここに近づくな。俺たちみたいになるぞ。
ここで何があったんだろう。きっと良くないことなんだろうけど。
I got one, damn it. Alright, the final one. And then I'll never have to touch this game again. Forest Gathering. In the middle of a forest near some abandoned construction equipment. Okay, I know where that is as well. It's given me an easy set to finish, like an actually doable set and not whatever the hell the previous sets were. I mean, some of them were findable, I think, with the Kagiri building in the background, but many of them, I think, were just not findable. Not by humans, anyway. Or not by humans who did not develop the game and therefore do not have the insider knowledge of where to find these things. So it's got to be around here. The hardest part will be finding the right angle. Alright, so this is the landmark outside the shrine where the ritual took place. Can I go back in there? No, but if I go north and look around a bit, I should be able to find some abandoned construction equipment. I say that and then I can't find it. Shit. Where is it? I know it's here. I've had a great many battles here. Fuck, where is it? I know it's here. Oh my word, where is it? I thought it was in the center here. Problem is I hear those engine noises coming from these things and I think, oh, that's where the tractor is or that's where the crane is, but no. It's these damn ether pickups. Oh my god, I'm having a moment. Where the fuck is it? Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. Holy shit. It's directly north of, or just northeast of the landmark there. I have unlimited MP. This is not going to end well for you, just so you know. Alright, the only question is, which angle did you take this photo? It has to be this. It can't not be this. What is that music? Okay, never mind. There's another one directly ahead of me. This could be the final troll. Maybe it wasn't taken here. It certainly looks like it was taken here. I'm at the correct angle. No, I'm not at the correct angle. That slab looks very familiar. Yep, there we go. It's got to be here. Really?
Koko da na. こっちじゃないか。
いいね。悪霊がいなけりゃ。綺麗になった。これでいい。
これで最後だな。
やるね。 まさか全部片付けるとは思わなかったぜ。
Neither did I.
もうやり残したものはないよね。
ないない。いや、そうだな。せっかくだし依頼してきた宮司の神社にお参りだけでもしておこうか。この状況で無事とは思えないが挨拶ぐらいはな。
One final side mission time. Job well done. Fuck, where was it? Nearly went to the wrong shrine.
おい、まさかあんたしぶといな。
お前に言われる筋合いはないぞ。なんだそのざまは。
うるせえな、いろいろあるんだよ。それよりもあんたに依頼された写真を全部処分したぜ。
おお、君が代わりにやってくれたんだ。
ええ、まあ。
よくやってくれた。この街も静かになるだろ
元に戻すのが先だけどな。
う。そうだな。お前たちなら大丈夫だ。任せたぞ。
Proper broom technique emotes. I've never used a single emote in this entire game. So I just want to do one thing before I pop the platinum. YouTube Ghostwire Tokyo alternate ending. Yeah, I don't know what this guide is on about. It doesn't look like there's alternate endings to this. You just say goodbye to Mary and your parents, and that's it. Alright, well, let's pop the platinum. I don't need to go here to do it, but I feel that given my struggles with this game, especially early on, that this is probably the most appropriate place to finish it. Let's climb this building one last time. Final thoughts, it's okay. It's not great, it's okay. It feels great to play, movement feels good, combat feels reasonable, etc, etc. But the plot of this game really doesn't work for me at all, and it's unfortunate because I think it does actually set itself up quite well with an interesting premise. But it sort of gets lost in the weeds. Where the hell am I? It gets lost with the whole KK's crew thing. I feel if the game hadn't touched that aspect at all, it would be much stronger for it. But as it is, just wandering around this open world, Shibuya Tokyo feels fine. I did have fun cleaning it up, believe it or not. Seems strange given all the whinging that I did, but I promise I did have fun. It was very fun to turn my brain off and just go through these menial tasks one by one and get them all done. I feel there is something here. It's just, I don't want to say it's unpolished either, because it's very, I mean, the frame rate drops a couple of places, but it doesn't feel unpolished. It just feels, I don't know. I want to say incomplete, but that's the wrong word as well. It just doesn't feel like the plot's where it needs to be. That's all I can say. Like that emotional ending with Murray going through her memories and whatnot would have meant so much more had we done anything in the past 2.5 chapters involving her. And yeah, we saw the ritual when we went to the Pillar of Light. But the parts leading up to that and the parts immediately after that had nothing to do with her, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I spent so long doing side content that I sort of lost the thread a bit myself. Which certainly wouldn't be the first time I've played a game that's done that, and it wouldn't be the first time since I've lost the thread myself due to the fact that I'm a dumbass. I believe we are at the top of the tallest building in Shibuya. Maybe that one over there is taller, but I'm not even certain that's on the map. It's not, you can see the fog there. Tokyo Tower is somewhere over there. Alright, that will do it for my blind playthrough, full playthrough, platinum playthrough of Ghostwire Tokyo. There are 2 more trophies that I could potentially get relating to the DLC, the Spider's Thread, but honestly, I'm not terribly interested in going for those. Let's just go through the arduous task of unlocking the final trophy. That will do. Alright, next up, we'll play some Alan Wake 2. I do want to take a look at a playthrough of the first Alan Wake game before I play that, because I definitely played the first Alan Wake. I platinumed it twice, I played all the DLC, and I remember really enjoying it. The problem is I remember nothing about the game itself. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more with their control, and I played control first, so I do want to go back and see what that game was about, some of the main story beats and some of the level design, before I play Alan Wake 2, which will probably be tomorrow night. I don't think I'll stream during the day, because I do want to get some work done, like actual work, but I'll definitely come online tomorrow night at least, and we'll play some Alan Wake 2 and have a good time, and maybe get spooked. I don't know if it's a horror game or not. Alright, so YouTube, I'm going to cut you off now. Thank you very much for putting up with me on this playthrough. I really appreciate it. Look out for yourselves. And next time, we'll take a look at Alan Wake 2. Hope to see you then.